Hello, Sagittarius. I don't know what I did to this, but let me fix it. There we go. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. If I get it right here. Llewellyn Books, or Llewellyn.com is the website. There is a companion book by Barbara Moore, if you're interested. I don't use companion books, but some people like them. If you like them, that one has one. This one also does. I don't use this one either, but You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an umbrella, U as an umbrella. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius? I was getting Aries energy with you. And your first card out is the Emperor, which is Aries. So, this is definitely a Sagittarius read, but like, this might be like a truth-seeking moment. So when I'm getting that energy with you, I think it's because you're truth-seeking. Aries demands truth. So if Sagittarius is feeling that kind of energy, it's kind of like, I need the truth. And I need it now, and I don't need any BS with it. I just want to know what's actually happening, because if you tell me what's actually happening, I can actually do something with it. You got the Ace of Cups waiting for you, but you got to find the truth. I can't do anything without the truth, and this is face down, kind of like, and I think that's why we're getting this card, the Emperor, which the Emperor, again, signifies Aries, but you're not Aries or Sagittarius, but I think that's what they're saying. Like, you need the truth. If you can get the truth, you can get that Ace of Cups. Blessings are waiting for you, but we might have to go in another direction. The truth is everything. Somebody's holding the truth back from you. They don't want you to know what's actually going on because they're afraid, and they might be right. They're afraid that if you find out, they're going to lose you. They want to keep you. They want to keep you locked in. Stay here. Stay here, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, stay right here. Do this, Sagittarius, because if you do what I want, I'm happier. But if I tell you the truth, you might go, and I don't want you to go, so I'm not going to tell you the truth. I don't want you to find out the truth. They're holding something back. I am definitely getting that. Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, when I'm feeling this, I feel like it's almost like this person's holding that big piece of information, and then they're looking at it kind of like, can I work around it? Can I tell the Sagittarius enough without actually telling them what's going on? That way they stay and do what I want, and they don't make different decisions. If you have the truth, you're going to make a different decision. I think that's what the thing is. It's kind of like, Sagittarius has a lot of energy and gets a lot done. You don't show up to waste your time, though. Like, you're not just whatever this is. I'm not just showing up to waste time. I mean, this isn't whatever you're working on. You're like, you have a goal. You're trying to get somewhere with it. I need the information. How do we get it? How do we get it? I'm getting this card for you. We got to slow down. I feel like you got to slow down and look around. Look around and start thinking, who isn't giving you all the information? Who has done this to you before? I think that's the trick. Who's done that to you before, where you find out a month or two afterwards that they knew a lot more than they let you know. And then they're like, oh, I got busy, I just forgot to tell you. Or they have some lame excuse like why they didn't tell you something. Who's done that to you before? Because I do feel like if you flat out ask somebody, if you ask this person, what's the deal? I do think they will tell you. Because it's one of those things where they can play it off like, oh, I forgot, or it just slipped my mind. But if you ask them directly, I don't think they'll play that game. They're kind of like, oh, well, I mean, since you're asking. Because I do feel like they will be truthful. I do get that this energy will tell you the truth. Because the positive attribute I'm getting for them is the King of Swords. If you go and directly ask for the information. But if we stay here and we just keep busy and keep doing what we've been doing, and I feel like that might be why this reading, if this reading is kind of like bothering you, kind of like, I don't know if this really fits for me, but it seems like something's pinging me in the head, like something isn't right. If you're something you're working on and you can think of somebody or somebody's popping in your head like, yeah, they've done that to me before. They've had information they didn't tell me, and then 2 months later I find out this information and they're like, oh, it slipped my mind, or oh, I forgot to tell you, or I got so busy, I wasn't even thinking about it. If you're thinking of somebody, if somebody's popping in your head, you want to search that person out and ask them, is anything going on I should know about? Anything you should tell me about? Anything about this job that I'm working on for you? Anything about this that I do for you or do with you? Because I do feel like that's how we get movement forward. We have to overcome that negativity. You have to stand your ground and kind of be like, hey, something isn't right. I have to ask the right questions, and I have to make sure I ask the right person the right question. I feel like it's going to come forward. Like, I almost feel like for the most of you anyway, somebody will pop in your head like, yeah, they've done that to me before. Like, they're not a bad person, but they just don't seem to tell you things in the right timing, and it conveniently works out good for them and not so good for you. They will tell you the truth, though. I get that they will. So, because there's more waiting for you. If you get that information, you got the Knight of Cups coming in with the blessings, kind of like, wait, what's going on? What's happening there? This opportunity, it's almost like for a lot of you, I wonder if this is like a work situation where it's kind of like there's an opportunity for advancement, but they don't want you to leave them, so they're not telling you. But if you ask them directly, like, oh yeah, well that department over there is hiring for that position. You mean that position I've always wanted? And you weren't going to tell me? Oh, I wasn't thinking. But they're still hiring for it right now. Okay, and then you just go over and you can get it. Like, it's something like that, though. Because something really good that you want is out there. And this person has the information. They just don't want to tell you about it because they're afraid you're going to take it and leave them in the dirt. You wouldn't leave them in the dirt, but if it's something that you've been looking for, like, sorry, you got to get what's good for you, too. Like, everybody gets what, everybody has to move forward in what they want in life. You can't just hold yourself back for somebody else. And I feel like especially if this is a business situation, that's not going to fly. You have an opportunity to move forward, you need to take it, is what I'm getting. Because I feel like if we just see the opportunity, again, the Nine of Cups. Nope, Pentacles, right? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. This is something you've been looking forward to. This is something you've been wanting for a while. And it's showing up. It's just not in your view, but it's in this other person's view. And they know you want it. But again, they're not telling you because like, oh, if I tell you it's there, you're going to go. Well, yeah, you're going to go, but they have to accept that. They're going to have to get somebody else to help them. It's not right to not do that, to not help you. I would not overthink this. I would just go towards what you want. You will be moving on. It's time for you to advance to the next situation. Whatever you were dealing with now, is good for the time. You did what you needed to do. You did your fair share. I get you did your fair share. Now there's better things out there for you. You got to go on to the better things. It's your time to do that. It's your time to go towards that moon. Like both of these are showing a person going towards this moon. It's like you have more out there for you. Yeah, this is good, but there's more out there for you. It's time for you to advance towards it. Don't let this be a point of contention with this person. Because I'm getting like there could be, but go forward for what you want. Get what you want and just let it be. I don't see this person really having the opportunity. Even if you're still around this person, especially after this time, I feel like you're going to be a lot more on guard. I don't know if I want that word. Inquisitive. You're going to be looking out for yourself more. If this person's still around you, it's kind of like, yeah, I got to make sure when they're around, I look out for me because clearly they don't. Even though they tell you the truth, it's kind of like they were going to let that opportunity slide right past me and not say a word. So I got to look out for me because they're not looking out for me the way they should be. Even though they tell you the truth, and I do feel like they tell you the truth, don't let it be a point of contention. Just don't let it be a problem. Just see them for who they are. See them for what's going on. See, like, okay, that's how it is. They're not gonna. If there's something out there and they see it and they know I want it, they're not gonna tell me. So I gotta look out for myself. Okay, that's how they are. That's who they are. I just gotta deal with it appropriately. That's all. Don't let it hold you down. Is what I'm getting. Because some of you I feel like might get quite upset. I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying don't let it hold you down. Don't let it hold you back. That's all. Because you got this Ace of Cups to claim. Whatever you want, it's out there. You just got to know it's out there. Once you do, you got to go and claim it, and then that's yours. I don't feel like this person really... They don't have ill intent for you, but the way this is playing out, I feel like you're not impressed with them. Honest emotion. They're just saying, yes, your emotions are valid and real. Just don't let it hold you back. Acknowledge it, work with it on your side, and deal with it like you need to. Because I feel like you can't even you could try to talk this out with this person and tell them how they need to, be more forthcoming with information. I don't know that that's going to really be effective going forward. You could do that, I just don't see it being effective. So they're saying, do with it what you have to on your side, and just kind of see it for what it is and keep going. Just don't overthink it. You'll be fine. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.